Hey everybody, welcome back to Tarps Off. Our review for the February 22nd NHL Games. We're going to start off with the Predators and the Kings. So in the first period, Yakov Trin scores for the Preds at 8:47 from Colton Sissons and Ryan McDonough. Kevin Fiala would answer at 19:07 of the first from Kopitar and Kempe on the power play. Second period, Jankowski scores for the Preds at 14:46 from Evangelista and Novak. Sissons would score in the third period, 17 minutes in, from Lauzon into the empty net. And then in 19:07, Lauzon would score one of his own from Sissons, also into the empty net. So the Preds take that one 4-1 in regulation. The Islanders and the Blues. So the first period, there's no scoring. Second period, Brandon Saad opens it up at 4:38 from Sunkfist and Shen on the power play. Buchnevich would score at 4:45 from Thomas and Kyrou. Buchnevich would score again from Kyrou and Thomas, also again, at 5:10 of the second. Third period, Buchnevich would complete the hat trick from Thomas into the empty net at 9:21. So the Blues take that one 4-0 over the Islanders. Alright, Devils and Rangers. In the first period, Zibanejad scores unassisted in the power play at 9:14 of the first. 17:56, Lafreniere scores unassisted. Second period, Kreider scores from Panarin and Shesterkin at 9:53. In 19:20 the second, Lafreniere scores another one from Trocheck and Panarin. Third period, Trocheck scores, I believe his second of the game. No, first of the game. Yep. From Panarin and Gustafsson at 14:29, and then Jack Hughes would score from Tyler Toffoli from Canuck at 17:53. The Rangers take that one 5-1 and extend their winning streak to 9 games, I believe. Pretty sure that's right. Anyways, Sens and Stars were in my Senator jersey here. So in the first period, Josh Norris opens up the scoring from Drake Batherson and Jake Sanderson at 4:12. Pavelski scores at 19:50 the first from Ben and Heiskanen. Second period, Norris scores again from Batherson and Grigg at 5:37. Shabbat would score at 5:56 of the second from Stützle and Joseph. Shane Pinto would score at 19:43 the second from Giroux and Kachuk on the power play. And the third period, there's no scoring. Ottawa takes it 4-1. So, win for them over the Stars, which is good. Detroit and Colorado. So in the first period, there's no scoring. Second period, Nathan McKinnon scores at 4:48 of the second from Rantanen and Johnson. Third period, Larkin scores at 12:02 from Perron and Gostisbehere on the power play. And then in overtime, Patrick Kane wins it for the Red Wings at 3:42 from Larkin and Sherratt. The Red Wings take that one 2-1 over Colorado in overtime. Panthers and Hurricanes. Very low scoring affair in this one. First period, no scoring. Second period, no scoring. Third period, at 19:41, Sebastian Aho pops one from Svechnikov and Fost. The Canes take that one 1-0 in regulation. Very similar to one of the games that Kachuk, I'm going to say Matthew, won against them in the conference final. Although I don't think that was a 1, I think it was more like a 4-3 in overtime. Anyways, moving into the Capitals and the Lightning. So in the first period, Nicholas Aubé-Kubel opens up the scoring from Brock Walenston at 2:30. Connor McMichael would score at 16:19 from Joel Edmondson and Tom Wilson. Second period, Hagel scores at 9:16 from Braden Point and Nikita Kucherov. Mantha would score at 12:14 from Strome and Oshie, but the Capitals back up by 2. Nicholas Paul would score from Connor Sherry and Calvin DeHaan at 2:42. Tyler Mott, former Canuck, would score at 3:06 from Nick Perbix, to I believe tied up at 3. Yeah, that would be. Rasmus Sandy would score for the Capitals at 15:01 from Protas and Strome. And then McMichael would score from Ovechkin and Wilson into the empty net at 18:58. The Capitals take that one 5-3. Move the Habs and the Penguins. So in the first period, Mike Matheson scores unassisted at 9:05. Chris Letang would answer at 11:24 the first from Malkin and O'Connor. Second period, 11:30, Brian Russ would score from Erik Karlsson and Sidney Crosby on the power play. Jerome O'Connor would score from Pussinen and Carlson at 11:51 of the second. Third period, the Ten would score his second, unassisted into the empty net at 18:35 to give the Penguins the 4-1 win over the Habs. Alright, moving on to my three favorite teams. Toronto and Vegas. First period at 10 minutes in, Jake McCabe scores unassisted. 11:10, David Kampf would score from Ryan Reeves. John Tavares would score at 14:20 from Nick Robertson and Bobby McMahon. Domi would score from Nylander Bertuzzi at 16:11. 51 seconds into the second period, Carlson would score from Marchessault and Theodore. See Theodore back in the lineup. Max Domi would score at 11:44 from Benoit and Marner. Holmberg would score at 15:36 unassisted. Third period, 59 seconds in, Jonathan Marchessault scores from Theodore and Brisson. Mamadia would score from Barbashev and Stevenson at 1:25 of the third. And then at 10:35, Matthews would score from Holmberg and Marner to win it for the Maple Leafs. They took that one 7-3. Vancouver and Seattle. Anyways, first period at 4:34, JT Miller scores from Tyler Myers and Brock Besser. His fifth goal in many games, putting him within 1 of 30. 13:22, Vince Dunn would score from Jared McCann, former Canuck, and Andrei Burakovsky. Second period, 21 seconds in, Jared McCann would score, former Canuck, unassisted on the power play. Lafferty would score at 4:57 from P.A. Suter and Teddy Bluger. 13:29, Justin Schultz would score from Dumoulin and Eberle. Eberle would then score one of his own at 14:40 from Jared McCann, former Canuck, and Justin Schultz. And third period to 17:51, Eberle would score from Jared McCann, former Canuck, into the empty net. So Seattle takes that one 5-2, pushing Vancouver's losing streak to 4. But they're still first overall, tied for points with Boston, but hopefully we can fix that soon. Oh well. We'll see. Vancouver's still in first, so I'm reasonably happy, but I don't have to be happy about a 4-game losing skid. Anyways, moving on to the Bruins and the Flames. This earned in Boston their 80th point of the year. Anyways, first period at 12:55, Shillington scores from Kuzmenko, former Canuck, and Sharangovich. 18:41, Charlie Coyle would score unassisted. 19:23, the first, Martin Popesil would score from Connor Jerry and Nazem Kadri. Second period, there's no scoring. Third period, Charlie Coyle ties it up from Anthony Richard and Parker Wotherspoon at 2:33. Then we go to overtime, where Kadri would score unassisted at 3:56 into the extra frame to give Calgary their 3-2 win in overtime. Boston reaches 80. Vancouver still has a tiebreaker in regulation wins with 57. That's it for the 22nd. So hit like if you liked it, subscribe if you really liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Adios.